Welcome student. Today we will discuss the Poisson's rule. So this is one of the very important rule of the inorganic chemistry and discuss about that how the percentage of covalent character or the ionic character is present in the various compounds which we believe to be perfectly ionic or perfectly covalent. So this is basically I have discussed already that the trend of attaining covalent character by the ionic compounds can easily explain by this rule. Okay, so we are believing that this compound has to be ionic, but instead of wholly ionic, it contains some covalent character. So why there is a covalent character? This is easily explained by this rule. So this is the basic of the Poisson rule. So all these we will discuss point by point. So what happened when we have a cation? Okay, as we know that the ionic bond is formed, we have a positively charged ion and another one is negatively charged ion. Like in the case of sodium chloride, sodium is positively charged and chloride is negatively charged. So positively charged is called cation and negatively charged called anion. So what happens when a cation approaches to an anion very closely, means that it is they are very close to each other. So what happened in that situation, because the cation containing positive charge, okay, so it tried to attract the electron cloud of anion. There is a outer surface, there is an electron, so it tried to drag the electron, and due to which what happened, that symmetry of that anion's electron cloud is loose, because one of they are drifting towards the cation, and due to which they are just become little bit elliptical, or there is some bit elongation in the electron cloud of that of the anion. So this elongated towards the cation, okay, and this elongation is called the polarization or the distortion of the electron cloud of anion by the cation. So what is getting distorted here? The distorted is the electron cloud of anion by the cation. Okay, the electron cloud of anion is distorted by the cation. So this is the first basic principle of the Poisson's rule. Now the electron cloud of the anion is not a symmetrical. Okay, so there is a possibility of overlap over here. Okay, this is the basic first thing. So first is the thing what happened, we have discussed about that the polarizability is changed, and due to which what we see that there is a whole distortion occur, and distortion, after the distortion there is a possibility that cation become very closer to that of the electron cloud, and there is a partial overlap, due to which there is a formation of covalent character. Okay, so what is now, in order to understand what type of the cation or what type of an anion is responsible for such type of the polarization, so there is other two factors. One is the polarizing power, another is the polarizability. So firstly we will discuss the polarizing power. The ability of a cation to polarize the nearby anion is called the polarizing power. Means by that all the cation are not equally having the capacity to distort the electron cloud of anion. Some are having very high tendency of distortion, some are having lower tendency of distortion. How we can define this distortion? So this distortion is because suppose that if there is a increase in the size, so if there is increase in the size, this polarization power decreases. Okay, so if we for the Be2 positive, this polarization power is very greater. We are for the same group or the family we are discussing, for the Be2 positive, this polarization is very large compared to that of the magnesium 2 positive than that of the calcium, because the size is getting increased. As the size getting increased, because the positive charge is because of the center of the nucleus. Okay, so distance from the nucleus is increases, so the intensity of that positive charge for the outer surface, that is decreases. So capability of this anion to polarize that of the that of the anion, that is decreases. So another is the charge. As it is very simple to understand that if we having very charge, we are very charged, we are containing a large amount of charge, so it is very easy to drag the electron towards it. This is the simple basic. If a ion having more charge, it having higher capacity to distort the electron cloud of another anion. So sodium positive having lesser capacity for the distortion or the polarization compared to the magnesium 2 positive compared to the aluminium 3 positive. So another one is a pseudo noble gas configuration. Means by that it is not containing 10, 18, 18, 36. but it is containing its full filled shell. Okay, they are containing their full filled shell, means by that they are containing either 2s2 fulfilled, 2p2 fulfilled, or the it can be 2p 3p or whatsoever it is, or they having the d10 configurations. So this type of the configuration is called the that pseudo noble gas configuration, and they are also very capable for polarization. Okay, so this polarizing power is the power of cation. How much distortion they can produce, more is the distortion, more is the possibility of, and that of the cation, there is a possibility of overlap, and more is the covalent character. Okay, then the polarizability of anion. How the anion, whether it is in the that we call it the condition to distort its electron or not. Okay, so the tendency of an ion to get polarized is called the polarizability. So the bigger the anion, more easily it can be polarized. Very simple is the thing, because if it having a very large area, the nucleus is not in the capacity to hold all the electrons. So if they are getting the favor from positive charge from somewhere else, they will try to go towards that one. Okay, they are just feel free to go there, and distortion result in this whole process. Okay, because the inner that of the nucleus of an ion is not so much capable for holding the outermost electron, so they are very easily attracted towards the cations and leads to the ultimate distortion. Okay, so we discuss about the Fez's rule. We discuss about the various factors which is governed by the this of the Fez's rule. We discuss the capacity of the anion. We discuss the capacity of the anion. Now we will discuss some problems to understand how where this Fez's rule is applicable. Okay, so now I'm taking the three type of example over here. So first is the example. Now the question is how Fez's rule explain the relative covalent / ionic character of the flowing pair of the compounds. So first is the pair of FeCl2 and FeCl3. The second pair is lithium iodide and cesium iodide, and copper chloride and nickel chloride. Okay, the first case very simple. Same metal is there, cation is same, and the anion is same. Okay, so very we have to just think about the its charge, because rest the thing is very similar in both these two this first case. Okay, so charge, as we know that in the case of FeCl2, Fe in 2 positive state, in the case of FeCl3 it is ferric, so it is in 3 positive state. Okay, so what happened, we know from the previous rule that more is the charge, more its polarizing power, and hence it is more covalent. Very simple, because Fe3 positive is having more polarizing power, it will that polarize the electron cloud of chloride more strongly, and there is a possibility of more overlap, and this result in the more covalent character in the case of FeCl3. So this is a very simple first case. Now next case is lithium iodide, cesium iodide. Now we think about the anion, but it is similar, but the change, see that lithium cesium belong to the same family, but lithium is smaller in character compared to the cesium. So lithium is smaller size, it having very high capacity to distort the electron cloud of anion, so lithium will have more character, so lithium iodide will have more character compared to the that cesium iodide. This is very simple second case. Now see very this is the copper, this is basically the cuprous chloride, okay, and sodium chloride. So copper is here in +1 state. Okay, and already we know that the copper having because it having very different type of electronic it is containing the electron. So after representing the organ 18, we represent it as a 3d10 4s1 system. Okay, because it having unique, we does not fill the 4s first, we just reflect one electron here and fulfill the 3d10 configuration. Now after losing one electron, it having the configuration what is 18 and 3d10. Okay, this is basically now every that orbital is filled, and this belong to the which configuration, that is the pseudo noble gas configuration, not the noble gas configuration, it is pseudo noble gas configuration. Now if we go for the sodium ion, it having 11 electron, after losing one electron it get the neon electronic configuration, which is not the pseudo, which is the noble gas configuration. But if we have to compare, we already know that the pseudo noble gas configuration is having more capacity or more having the polarizing power, Okay, this is why CuCl is more covalent compared to NaCl, because NaCl having the noble gas configuration, while that of the CuCl, in the case of CuCl, Cu positive having the pseudo noble gas configuration. So these are the type of the question which is arises from the Fezens rule. Okay, so we discuss about all the type of the conditions which can be possible through the this Fezens rule. So thank you so much for watching.